Everybody, I'm Viceroy Smith, along with my partner and former racer Magnus Samuelson Jr., and we welcome you to Race 7 of the NASCAR Supercharger Series Championship here at Texas Motor Speedway. So glad to see that every driver here survived last week's bloodbath at Bristol. As the pace car takes them onto the track, we will take you through the top 10. Starting on the pole is the number 21 of Mason Wood. On the outside of him is the number 81, last week's winner, that's Dion Scott. Third place, the Commissioner, CJ Walker. Fourth place in the Zest car, that is Robbie Noonan. Fifth place is Alex Tanker in that 44 blue thing. Sixth place is the 69 of James Kunkel. Seventh place, the number 23, that is Dylan Young. Eighth place in the Five Guys Burgers and Fries car, that's Jake Cole. Ninth place, the number 48 of Chris Summers. And in 10th place, the hometown hero, Mark Edwards in the Valvoline number 10 Ford Fusion. So Magnus, who is your pick going to be this week here at beautiful Texas? I'm going to go with the hometown hero. He cranked off some pretty decent laps. He didn't qualify as well as he ran, so I think he's going to be the sleeper pick here today. Good shit, good shit. As the pace car rolls off, Mason Wood is going to take us to the green flag here at Texas Motor Speedway. So Mason Wood gets a good start, as CJ Walker right behind him. See that the inside line is once again the preferred line here at these speedways. As CJ Walker is looking inside here for the lead. Looking, and he will get it. Dion Scott going up under Mason Wood. He will take that spot too. As they race side by side, CJ Walker will lead a lap. Go back a couple more spots. You see Daniel Rains getting raced by JT Teal there in that Best Buy car. JT Teal looking inside. He's going to take that spot from the 62, and he's working on Mason Wood, who's falling back. If he can take this, he'll go back to actual 6th as Daniel Rains is looking inside. Nicole Cosgrove right behind Mason Wood. Robbie Noonan getting pushed by the red train here. All these red cars as getting a little bottled up here. Ryan LeClaire Jr. looking on the inside of Alan Bedgood. Right behind him is Jeremy Britt looking for that spot. And back up front, you see CJ Walker and Dion Scott have pulled away just a little bit from the rest of the field. Yeah, I'm surprised the 47's even up there. Usually he's been doing pretty bad lately. But a couple good finishes will do him just fine. He is the commissioner after all. He is the one that pays us. So there's my good plug for the day. As you see right behind him, JT Teal and Mason Wood. They are teaming up just a little bit. And they're slowly working their way up there. Maybe they're not. Mason Wood's looking to race JT Teal here. And that's not really what they want to do right now, as we're on lap 5 of 34 here at Texas Motor Speedway. And Mason Wood looks like he's got his legs back under him as he's starting to work his way back up. So we'll take you to a quick top 10. As CJ Walker brought us on lap 6. As Dion Scott actually looking inside here. We'll see what happens here. That top 10 is just going to have to fucking wait. Dion Scott, he's looking inside. Let's go on board with him and see what this cat's seeing. Seeing anti-80s. See, this is a wide track, but the to the fans it's wide, but the drivers the groove is only so big. You can see where the rubber's laid down there on the track. That's about as wide as they're going to go. They're not going to go much higher than that. If they do, they risk getting up into the marbles, and next thing you know, you're going backwards into the fence, into the fans. And it looks like CJ gets a good run, and he hangs on to it. So Dion Scott isn't able to make the pass there. Looks like the 47 is just a little bit too strong. And he's whipping it up there. Dion Scott, by the way, our last week's winner. He was the survivor at Bristol. He came out on top. He's doing great in the points right now. He's in the top 5. He's looking to make his run here in the championship starting now. Take you through the top 5. And first, you've got CJ Walker, obviously, right behind him. You've got Dion Scott. As 3rd and 4th place are catching up. Mason Wood in the Xbox 360 car. JT Teal in the 17. 5th place, you've got Daniel Rains. He's hoping for a good finish here, as he's had just awful luck. 6th place is Ralph Mason. Speak of the devil, awful luck. He's looking to come out on top here. Got the red train right behind him, Brian LaFleur Jr. He DNF'd at Bristol, yet he's still up there in the points. He needs to come out strong here. 8th place is Alan Bedgood. 9th place, Joseph Clark. Joseph Clark is just going freaking nuts right now. He started in the last place of 23rd, and he's all the way up to 9th already. Looking to make a pass on the outside here, possibly. Maybe making it 3 wide. We'll hang on and see what happens here. As in 10th place, you see Jeremy Britt. He's catching up due to the racing, and he will go under Joseph Clark. And looks like he's going past Brian LaFleur Jr. Let's see if he can even take over Alan Bedgood here, as he has got a head of steam. Looks like Alan just got too good of a run there. Going back just a little bit further, see Clint Vader, who was the first recipient of the Bristol Buttfuck Club, as he was out on lap 1 last week. Right behind him, Robbie Noonan, another bad luck driver. He's hoping to do something here now, as his teammate Mark Edwards has fallen back quite a bit. He's shown in the 21st spot, and the hometown hero not doing so hot. Behind him, you've got Dylan Young. He started up front. He's dropped back too. James Kunkel, he's dropped way back. Jake Cole's dropped way back. And Jess Piccoli was already back there, so he really hasn't dropped far. Back up front, you see that CJ Walker is still the leader. And Daniel Rains has taken that 2nd place spot, as CJ Walker takes us to lap 14 of 34 here. Mason Wood, again, aggressive move, looking inside. Can he do it? Yes, he can. There's my Bob the Builder bit for you. So we have a top 5 cars here, just pulling away, as you've got a big pack right behind them, led by Brian LaFleur Jr. and friends. As Mason Wood is looking inside, will he be the one that actually passes CJ? And it looks like he will. Oh, and 47. Uh-oh, 47, something up with him. Oh, shit. Yep. Yeah, I can hear his engine from here. It doesn't sound too good. Not sure what the deal is here. Yeah, as he goes up onto the track a little bit, I think they'd wish he wouldn't do that. So we're not sure what's up with CJ Walker. But back up front, you see that Mason Wood has taken the lead, followed by Dion Scott, JT Teal, and Daniel Raines in that first pack. With the 66, and Alan Bedgood hoping to catch up soon. What are they saying about the 47 car? Shit. We were doing so good. This is total bullshit. That's all we're hearing in the 47 camp. Alright, thank you for the update. So back up front, Mason Wood still out there. As, Daniel Raines looking down. As looks like our first cycle of pit stops has now started. Started with Mason Wood, Daniel Raines, and behind them a whole gaggle of cars. But up front is where we want to be, as JT Teal is racing with the 81 of Dion Scott, as CJ Walker goes up onto the track and just pisses them off, as JT Teal is going down, and looks like the 81 is too. So into the pits, it's going to be Dion Scott, JT Teal, Alan Bedgood, Joseph Clark, and Nicole Cosgrove. Take you down to the end of the pits and see who's going to come out of here on top. There goes James Kunkel. As Dion Scott's going to be all the way up here in the second pit stall. Robbie Noonan going to be a couple spots behind him. Rather long pit road. And here we go. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be Dion Scott, JT Teal, Joseph Clark, Alan Bedgood, and Robbie Noonan. Robbie Noonan making up some ground here. As we go back up to JT Teal, who has passed Dion Scott. And the eventual leaders are right behind him. First place right now is Clinton Vader. He has just come into the pits. He's going to lose that lead right now. JT Teal on the outside of Daniel Raines. As still pit cycles are still happening. Clint Vader was +1 lap, so this time around he will relieve that to these drivers up front. As Daniel Raines will take us on to lap 21 here at Texas Motor Speedway, and we will cut to a quick commercial break. Hang tight, people. Welcome back, everyone. We're on lap 24 of 34, 10 to go as we have a new leader. It's going to be JT Teal with Joseph Clark right behind him. What a day for Joseph Clark. He starts in the last place and he has worked his way all the way up to second here in this Dodge Mobile. And he's now looking inside for the lead. It's Joseph Clark, he's getting in there. He's hugging that bottom line. He can't do it, but he's got a bit of momentum here. There's Daniel Raines, another shout out for another good run so far, as he is looking inside of Joseph Clark. As it looks like he's going to make that work. Behind him, Dion Scott in the 81 car. Another good run for him. The last few weeks have been really good points weeks for him, including a win last week at Bristol Motor Speedway. And Mason Wood rounding out the top 5. Mason Wood started on the pole, looking to get a win here. But he's backing off just a little bit on these front cars. He needs to get up there. With only 9 laps to go, he better get his ass in gear. Right behind him, Robbie Noonan looking for a good finish He's looking for a good finish, as he's at the bottom of the barrel in points, and he needs to get his stuff together. It's Robbie Noonan looking on the inside of Mason Wood. And he may be taking this 5th place spot, which he does. Back up front, you see Daniel Rains is right behind the 17 of JT Teal looking inside. And he just gets way down in there. JT Teal's on the ropes here. Can he do it? Can he do it? As 3rd and 4th place are racing back up to the front. And Daniel Rains will now take the lead here. Coming on to lap 29 of 34 here at Texas. So we had word that the 47 had a cylinder go down. They were able to make repairs, but the car is not the same as what it was, as he was fighting everyone off for that 1st place spot. He is now in dead-ass last, getting passed by teammate Nicole Cosgrove there. So back in 1st place. 1st place is Daniel Rains, as he has put a little bit of distance between him and 2nd place of Dion Scott. But there are still 4 very hungry cars right behind him. And as we say that, these cars get a pretty big run. Looks like the story of the day has been Joseph Clark, who has gone from starting in last place to pushing Dion Scott out of the way for 2nd. As we're on lap 31, just a few laps to go, but these are going to be a few long laps here at Texas. As everyone always says, everything's bigger in Texas. I bet as soon as you crossed the border, the first thing you did was check your pants. You know, Magnus, you can be a real dick sometimes. Bigger dick than yours. Anyways, Daniel Rains with 3 to go. Robbie Noonan looking inside of JT Teal. He wants that 3rd place spot, but he wants a couple more. He wants that win. He needs that win, as Dion Scott's falling back to 5th, and he's falling off this front mass of cars. And everyone else has got a couple others catching up. We've got the 2 rivals of the series right now, Ralph Mason and Alan Bedgood. They've caught up. Looks like they've put their differences aside for now just to catch up to the front. As Joseph Clark and Robbie Noonan working on Daniel Rains. Joseph Clark trying the high line. I think he realized that's not the best idea. And look at Robbie Noonan go. He's running up here in the top 5. He's looking to make a name for himself in this series, as everyone points and laughs at him for wrecking every race. As Joseph Clark, we're coming to the white flag here. White flag, Joseph Clark looking inside. Daniel Rains on the outside. And Joseph Clark is going to take the 1st place spot, followed by Robbie Noonan. Robbie Noonan out looking inside. Joseph Clark closes the door on him. And this is it right here. He can't make a move. And it'll be Joseph Clark winning here at Texas. Congratulations to you, Joseph Clark, the first Dodge of our series to win. Followed by Robbie Noonan in 2nd place. Daniel Rains, another strong finish. 4th place is going to be JT Teal. 5th place goes to Ralph Mason, who passed Alan Bedgood there in the closing laps. 7th place is going to go to Dion Scott. He last few laps there. 8th place is Brian LaFleur Jr. He's starting to get his mojo back. 9th place, Jeremy Britt, another solid finish for him. And 10th place, you're going to have Chris Summers. Chris Summers, another one looking to get back into this points race. And this is the way to do it here. So a caution-free race. It was a rather exciting one, unless you're a fan of CJ Walker. So we'd like to thank you for joining us here at Texas Motor Speedway for Race 7. We will see you all next week. Y'all take care. See y'all later. Here are your official point standings and official race standings. Now we'll see y'all later.